Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. I appreciate you guys for tapping in on this beautiful day. Make sure y'all hit that like button and also hit that bell if you haven't subscribed already. That way you don't miss a video, man. I greatly appreciate you. So today we're gonna talk about how to move as a chosen. And this video isn't really trying to tell you what you should do, right? Because that's your choice. You gotta move in a way that fits your lifestyle. But this is more so on how to deal with other people. Because sometimes when we get to this level of consciousness, we start to look down on people. And one thing we can't do, guys, is you can't walk around on a high horse. That's not the reason why you woke up. That's not the reason why you are awakened. You are awakened to help others. But you have to have patience. You can't force your ideas and ideologies on people. People are going to wake up when it's time for them to wake up. They'll receive information when they're ready for it. And we got to realize that, guys. You know, I've learned that from my life experience too, is that you can't tell people and just throw this information on people all at once. Okay? Because they're not going to accept it. Matter of fact, they'll resent you. Okay? So you got to walk around with patience and unconditional love. This is why we got to work on ourselves first. We got to clean out our trauma first. Okay? Because when we clean ourselves out and we do our healing and our shadow work, this is when you will start to understand other people. And then you're better fit to help others find themselves. All right? So we got to understand that first. When you try to just throw this information on people and you trying to throw all this metaphysical, spiritual information on them all at once, they're going to fight it. You got to understand, since birth, we've been programmed to see the world a certain way. Okay? It's just like a computer a computer. You have a program in there, right? And that program is set to operate a certain way. Now, when you come with this new information, this new way of thinking, that acts like a virus. The program that you received all your life has virus blocker, virus protection on it. Okay, so when you come with all this new information, all these new ideas and new ways of thinking, that's like a virus to the programming you received all your life. Okay, this is why people are going to resent you at first, because that's the program fighting back with the virus protection. Just like your computer, your device is going to block out any virus trying to infiltrate the program. So you got to understand, most people who are still asleep, they have that virus protection. And this is why they resent you when you try to tell them something. This is why they call you crazy. They call you demonic. They call you all these names, because that's the programming fighting back. Okay, they even told you in the Matrix. Some people are so embedded in the Matrix that they'll risk their lives. They'll give their life to protect it. Okay, and you have to realize this. This is why you got to work on yourself, so that you can have patience and love, and you will have empathy for people. Compassion, you will have understanding. You were once that way. You were once like that, right? And you had to go through your process to wake yourself up. So you have to give everyone else that same privilege. You got to allow them to go through the process, whatever the Most High God is going to take them through, to help them wake up and receive those light codes, okay, to break the programming. But you cannot infiltrate that. The only thing you can do is lead by example. Okay? Lead your life by example. Your actions. Actions speak louder than words. Right? Especially for the youth. You know, for the kids out here, man, they watch what you do. They don't listen to what you say. They watch what you do. That's how kids learn. Right? They mimic what the adults do. You feel me? This is why, you know, you see kids, you see parents tell their kids not to do certain things, but the parents are doing it. Right? So the kids ain't listening to what you're saying, they're looking at what you're doing. Right? And this is why they mimic you. So we got to live our lives by example. Okay? Because that energy is contagious. And when you live your life that way, you are already planting seeds. Especially when they start seeing results. People love to see results. People love to see somebody They love to be around somebody who's on a high vibration and who's really living a good life. Okay, they're gonna want to know what you're doing to live that way. They're gonna start asking questions. They'll start coming to you. And see, that's what it's all about. People will come to you when you're chosen, right? Because you have magnetism. You don't got to go out here forcing yourself to help people, right? They're going to come to you for help. And this is what I had to learn. You cannot force people to wake up. You have to let them come to you. Allow them to think for themselves. This is why the Most High God gave us all free will. Free will, because you have to choose. And think about it like this. Do you think the Most High God would want someone to do something against their will? Right? He wouldn't want you to do anything against your will because it's not real. You're doing something because you have to. That's not real. But he gave you free will of choice because when you choose to walk a righteous path, that's more valuable than somebody who's forced to. Right? Because when you choose to, that means you want to be there. You want to do this. It's in your heart. You have passion for it. As opposed to you have to do something. You in a fear-like state. It's not authentic. It's not genuine. All right? So allow people to be genuine with themselves and want to become a better version of themselves. All right? You have to allow that process to take place. So this is how you got to deal with people. Okay? Don't look down on people, man. Don't make them feel like they're lesser than just because they don't know what you don't know. All right? You already planting seeds by just your energy, your lifestyle. You know, if you look at the Bible, Jesus didn't judge those who were living unrighteous. He allowed them to be themselves. You know, because that's how you reach people. You reach people by not judging them, but understanding them. You got to come down and mingle with people and understand who they are and why they do things and where they came from. All right. And this is why you have so much. This is why you have so much separation between the youth and the elders. You know, because the elders don't try to understand the youth. The elders just automatically try to push their ways on the youth and don't try to come down and understand where the youth is coming from, how they think. It's all about understanding. So when you start working on yourself, you'll start to see everything for what it really is. Okay, because everything's a reflection of you. You know, don't get conceited. Don't let your ego get in the way. They get a little information and think they know everything all of a sudden. And you can't do that because you put a cap on your growth. Not only that, but you're going backwards. Right? What's the point of you awakening and becoming a higher version of yourself if you're going to go back to those low vibrational ways, letting your ego stay in control? All right, we can't allow that to happen. So always be humble and understand you are still a student. We are all still students, still learning, still finding our way. You know, we are like children compared to the all, the universe, the cosmos, the Most High God. Our soul is a child. So we're still growing and learning. And we got a long ways to go. You know? But understand, man, I just wanted to tap in with y'all in this video. Hope it resonated with y'all, man. If you're chosen, if you're watching this video, man, make sure you have patience with people. All right? Don't force it on nobody. Don't look down on people. So with that being said, man, if you want to donate to the channel, I'll leave all my links in the description. Also, if you need a consultation, I'll leave a link for that as well. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.